Walt Hollifield and Harold Cook have more horsepower than square footage, and it's all about the GTO.
This is where it all started, right here with GTOs.
This started with GTOs, but it also started the muscle car craze.
Let's look at what makes this thing go here. Pop the hood on this. Let's check it out.
Okay. All right, this is a 389 tri-power.
How long did it take you to get this thing together and put it together in cherry condition like this? How long did you work on it?
We worked on this car about a year.
You've also got a pretty sweet interior here. Did it up in the original red, it looks like.
That's the original red. It's one of the few that you'll see that does not have the wood wheel. It's got the plastic wheel.
Also not standard. I don't see any seat belts on this. I guess they weren't thinking safety at the time.
Seat belts was mandatory starting in '68 and '69. And if you'll notice on this car, there's no mirrors on the doors.
You're talking about blowing people away. You're not looking in your rear view, right?
You got it.
Sitting right in front of this beauty is the classic 67 GTO done up in Hearst gold. And it's more than just a show car.
We drive this car. This is a great street machine. It hits the road real well. You can take it to the strip, but it's got 433 gears in it, and you know, you're not going to drive it too much because you're going to get like 6 miles to the gallon.
Just 7 feet to the right, another showstopper. This blue and white 68 GTO convertible belonged to Ken Deckman, one of the drivers that taught Paul Newman a few moves and got Walton Harold into a little trouble as well.
When we build an engine, the first thing we do is we take it out and we just put the wood to it. One of Charlotte's finest saw us out there, and he pulled us over and he said, "We're going to raise the hood. If everything's not new, you're both going to jail." And everything was new. Thank goodness for that.
This homage to horsepower is awe-inspiring, but the ride wasn't over. At the end of the row was a monster so vicious it needed its own room, and it was illegal to own in half the country.
The 70 Ram Air 4 Judge was outlawed in 24 of our states. You could not buy it, you could not get it there, and the insurance companies would not insure you there.
If ever there was a car that looked fast sitting still, it was the Judge.
You got the nickname on the side with the Judge. It's got to be something nice, right?
That's right, and you had to back up that reputation. They made 5 black known Ram Air 4 Judges, and this is one of the 5. It was the great 6-time removed great-grandson of General Ulysses S. Grant actually owned this car.
Well, Grant was into horses. So,
well, he was into horses,
family was
so
into
family
horsepower.
go into horsepower, yeah.
That makes sense.
They're highly sought after. They're sort of like the holy grail for the GTO guys.
Walton Harold have every Ram Air Series Pontiac produced, including the only Ram Air 5 Royal Bobcat. And if you see them on the road, don't blink. You're only going to get a glimpse of them if they're driving one of these.